Again, long time no see. Long time no see. Ron Savage right here. I'm just letting you know that we're live once again, and we're going to do a little bit. This is a Tom Moore show. I'm doing a little segment for you to let you know. Hi, hey everybody, how you doing? So just it's just a little segment. I'm going to show you.
Or get help. Visit LLS.org.
Yeah, military life can have its challenges, but sometimes veteran life brings more. While serving in Iraq, an IED took both my legs, but it didn't take my spirit.
As America's veterans face challenges, DAV was there.
Is this still going on, man? I hope so. Yes, sir. And we got little Augustus, too.
And small.
DAV helps veterans like me get all the benefits they've earned. And that can be a life change.
Tom's about to go on, so hold on.
DAV provides a lifetime of support to veterans of every generation, helping more than 1 million veterans each year.
Today, I'm an entrepreneur.
Hold on, take it easy.
And public speaker.
But there's more to be done, and more victories to be won. With the right support, there are no limits.
My victory is just being the best that I can be.
Rick Gadsden, thank you for your service. May your victories inspire many more.
Go back to a
Support
rejoin.
more victories for veterans.
Go back to rejoin.
DAV.org.
And now more of the best weekend talk show in Baltimore. It's the Tom Moore Show on Talk Radio 680 WC.
More short 410-922-6680. Let's go to Bob in Parkville. Bob, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm not doing too well. A lot of people be happy with down me over the years.
Oh,
My brother went blind about a year before he died.
oh,
Same boat.
That's horrible.
oh, wow. You know, is it
horrible,
something that can't be
No,
corrected?
there's nothing to be done.
Well, real quick, an anecdote. If I want to talk about something else. My father was losing. My father lived in Montana, and he was losing his eyesight. And so I said, Dad, come to Baltimore. Let's go to the Wilmer Eye Clinic.
Yeah.
Because
The Wilmer Eye
if anybody
Clinic's
can
good.
fix it, and they came, and he had macular degeneration.
We also have to show you. There's a little puppy here,
and they said,
and his name
there's nothing we
is
can do,
Augustus.
so he was pretty nearly blind.
Hey,
How do you hear that?
Well,
hey, Augustus, say hello.
Anyway,
But,
There he
sorry to hear
goes.
that. Sorry, I really truly am, Bob, because that's
That's just a little
my
poopy,
eyesight is
poopy,
so
doopy,
important.
doopy. Okay, but go ahead. There's Tom in there. Tom's in there. Look at him.
Yeah, I understand. Anyway,
It's my fault. I mean, like this, and my eyes over the years. In fact, I had physicals done every year just to be safe. I never had
See that?
time.
See that?
And my wife's been going almost 14 years now. Next March the 17th, it'll be 14 years since she died.
St. Patrick's Day.
She was not happy. I was just, I'd do anything in the world for her. Really. I told about
Bada boom, bada bing.
this president she was so fortified. Number one, last week he said that 450,000 diapers everybody was supposed to get who had a child, separated from their parents and whatever. $450,000. Last week he said that's garbage.
Yes. Yes.
Yesterday he was for it.
Okay, well, John, let me react because I've done some because that came up last week. What actually that to me, this whole $450,000 thing, is total stupidity on the part of Biden and the Democrats, and I'll tell you why. Because what's going on is the HHS, DHS, Department of Homeland Security, is being sued for millions and millions and millions of dollars by folks whose children were separated from them. Okay, they're being sued in federal court. Now, what happens is DHS comes along and says, well, rather than having to pay out these millions of dollars to these people,
Millions, baby.
in a lawsuit, when you lose a lawsuit, we'll compensate them and make them go away, settlement, which is nuts, quite frankly, because quite frankly, the way I see it, if they get sued and they win, who do they blame? They can't blame Biden because it occurred under Trump, but not the Biden. That's just nonsense. I agree with you completely. Should never be paid. Let the suits go through go through the courts, and if they lose, then pay them. But you know that. But again, it's not something.
Always do a
that's paid
St. Jude
for,
promo. St. Jude's a
and
good
Biden
thing.
gets blamed for it. So.
You know what you're paying for? You're paying for people who came into our country illegally, who broke our laws, and so on and so on.
Well, I understand that, but
American people in this country, millions of them, down on them up.
oh, Bob,
It's a damn thing for the people.
I understand that.
I'm not talking about people on welfare.
No.
So the next generation of the same family is on welfare.
No.
I can see them line right down the line, and that's a waste.
Well, but you know,
Welfare should be devoted to one thing. You find a job within 1 year. You don't, you're off of welfare.
well,
This is Bob from Parkville. He always flips that. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
well, with that
I know.
no, but that's a different issue. Okay, because,
This guy, he don't know, who in the hell is on first.
okay,
Who's on first?
Greatest polluters in this world. Like you said, India, China, and Russia. We
okay.
have spent trillions of dollars.
We have to,
Bob.
Clean it up here in the United States, and we have succeeded in doing it.
no, it hasn't been okay.
Cars modified, they don't exhaust as much as they used to.
That's correct, but it's still more than we need to. So the United States still has more to do. Now that doesn't free
gotta
up
come
China
up
or India or Russia from having to do it as well. But no, so that's a different issue. But on the issue of the money, I don't agree it should be paid. But the fact of the matter is, somebody that we are not a country where we separate parents and children, and that was done, and that's against almost every moral fiber of our being to think that we can just abandon these children. So we're gonna have to watch and see how this comes out. But
Abandon our own children, huh?
what's that?
They come first, American citizens.
Hey, you're the one that just said just a minute ago, Bob, that you think they ought to cut off people on welfare. That's basically.
Not what I said, because that's what it was intended for when it first started.
Oh, I agree, but again, that's this social safety net.
About those little guys.
Well,
Look at my country's hard. That's what it comes down. And these mandates, that word, just remember this. A mandate is nothing.
okay, Bob.
They're made in the Congress of the United States, not by the President of the United
Well, that's actually done by both presidents. But anyway, Bob, we'll talk about some of this again on another night. But thanks for the call. And Bob wanted to touch base on about 5 different topics, and we got through 3 or 4
Let's go
of
to
them.
Jeff.
So I think we're going to take one more call before we take a break.
No more, Jeff.
I think we're gonna go to Jeff
Yeah.
in Pasadena. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Good evening, Professor.
How are you?
Sorry to hear that Bob deteriorating.
Yes.
How much time do I have?
We'll give you, I don't know, we got about 3 or 4 minutes
No
before.
more.
Okay, all right. Let me just pretty much say this thing.
Okay.
I was going to talk about Joe Biden, and I will, but real quickly. I heard you earlier bring up the words global warming.
Come on,
That's
minutes,
one of my
man.
favorite topics.
I know.
20 of. See, we do commercials 20 after and 20 of.
4 years now, the
It's 31, so.
increase. Did you see that?
Well, anyway,
I haven't
thank you
seen
all
that.
so much.
Actually, I saw something just
And I
yesterday.
just want to show you a little bit of the
about
bada bing
calving
here,
of
okay?
One of the biggest
With
ones.
the
You know
bada
what calving
boom.
means when they a big chunk falls off.
I'll be coming
So, no,
back.
I don't believe in.
And everything will be back to normal. A lot of stuff going on. But God bless you. And remember to turn the clocks back today. Jesus whiz.
Well, you know,
Get an hour's
just
sleep.
for the record,
So have another
Jeff,
bottle of wine
one of
and
the
be
things
okay.
that's happened
Later
in the
on,
last
bada bing.
4 or 5 years is the Russians are now being able to transverse all of our Antarctica by boat, by ship, because the amount of ice in Antarctica has gone down so much that they now believe they can try to provoke.
Everything they only did